Well, we're live. We haven't been live in like 2 weeks, so let's take a moment and discuss 2026, because 2026 has kind of fucking sucked. Like, everything that's happening here in America, low-key, fucking insane. We've had people getting murdered by our own fucking government, and it's whole thing's beyond ridiculous. So if you support ICE, fuck you. But I feel like anyone here watching my channel is probably on the same page. You know? Okay. I feel like maybe I should wait for peeps. Take a minute. We'll get into this.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Oh, right, but we were in the middle of the paper thing. I feel like people should be here for that. You know? I don't think there was actually a puzzle here, was there? This was just like where the submarine was. Right. These tables are not the same size in the overview. Hold on, I forgot to grab something to like drink. Okay. Gonna give it a moment. Maybe I should just carry forward. Nesorian, it's so nice to have you here. Well, as long as we've got somebody. How have you been, Nesorian? It's so nice to have you here.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
Why had they decided to vote that way?
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
They decided it wasn't fair to simply ask everyone to go at once. That would allow people to force others to go through certain doors.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery.
You see, the trick here is that instead of letting anyone force other people to go through certain doors, we're gonna force everyone to go through the door we want. He had a plan. It wasn't a plan he wanted anyone catching wind of, however. So he did his best to act calm as he began to open and read the pieces of paper.
Let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going.
He opened the second
Next
one.
is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Junpei continued with the third, fourth, and fifth pieces
Clover
of paper.
wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
The Elephant Man is wild. Coffee and cake sounds pretty good right now. I don't blame you, dog. Happy to hear that things are in motion and going good for you, though.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But,
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
Exhibitionist grandma is insane.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency?
Absolute wild.
Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
That's insane. Half-naked raisin?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Lotus's hair flared out like the mane of an angry lion.
Oh, not
and she
good.
roared with a voice that shook the walls.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
With some difficulty, Ace managed to restrain her.
Junpei, read the rest.
Right.
Oh, that's wild. Junpei tore his eyes away and looked down at the sixth piece of paper. He opened it.
June wants door 6.
Alright, Nosorian, I think you get to pick. Because you're the only person here and actively in chat. Do you want to go through door 1, 2, or 6?
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
All of the papers, save Junpei's, had been read. He did some quick calculations in his head.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. Seven and Lotus requested door 2.
This was the door on the bottom deck and could be reached by taking the elevator to
Santa
the
and
bottom
June
of the ship.
requested door 6.
Actually, I don't think we can pick door 2. Because I'm pretty sure door 2 is this route, which only ends there. I think we have to go with doors 1 or 6. Right? Because Lotus is 8, 8 and 7 is 15, plus 1 plus 5 is... Hold on. Seven, 8, 15 plus 5 is 20, so that's just 2, yeah. So door 2 is just this ending. Santa and June requested 6.
Then the door I should choose is...
Took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened the 7th piece
Okay,
of paper and
the last one is mine. I want to go through door 6.
Junpei flipped open the piece of paper. It read Junpei, door 6. Of course it did. He'd written it after all.
That's a problem.
No, you know what? We'll find out the twist of this scene when we come back to it. June spoke barely above a whisper, but they all knew
None
what
of these
she'd
teams
said.
will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going?
Junpei crossed his arms and did his best to put his thoughts in order. The others followed suit, but with a little result. Eventually, Clover broke the silence.
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1? With me.
Her face was cold and flat, as was her voice, but her logic was sound. Seven and Lotus looked at each other. 7 plus 8 plus 4 is 19. 1 plus 9 is 10, which comes down to 1. Clumsy, it's so nice to have you here. You just missed an epic fight scene between the two of these people, between Lotus and Seven.
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Clover nodded, her face still cold and emotionless. Her attitude and posture could not have been more different than the energetic girl of only a few hours before. No one seemed to really contradict her. No one seemed ready to contradict her. Her response was understandable given the horrible situation in which she had found herself, but even so.
I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
15
7,
through 6.
Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
Alright then, we're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
We should get going as well.
At last, Junpei and the other 6 had managed to separate themselves into 2 teams. Clover, 7, and Lotus headed to A deck, where door 1 was, near the main staircase. Junpei, June, Ace, and Santa, however, took the elevator to E deck. How are we doing on this fine Sunday? The ride to E deck was a silent one.
This is E deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
Alright, let's go.
Santa's words jolted them to action, and they stepped out of the elevator into a long, straight hallway. Before long, they arrived in front of door 6.
Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
One by one, they put their palms over the red. With a soft electronic noise, it authenticated each of them. The door opened, and all at once, the 4 of them leapt through it.
Hey! I found it! It's right there!
Fortunately, the dead was located easily enough. This one had been placed quite close to the door they'd entered through. They gathered around it quickly and hurriedly placed their palms on it for authentication one by one.
It stopped.
Yes! It stopped.
How are chores going? How's the coffee? The countdown had ceased, but Junpei's heart was still pounding in his chest like a frantic, thunderous drum. It felt as though it might shake itself up and out of his throat.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
Guys, look who I've got. That's okay. Yeah. Get your coffee brewed however you want it. Happy happy little dude. Got a butterscotch moment. I can't wait till we have emotes.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
With that, the doom and gloom was from before was done, and the mood was turned
All right,
somewhat lighter.
let's go.
With that attempt at good humor, Junpei took a deep breath and began to walk. He jogged down the stairs at the end of the hallway and found himself staring at a large door.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
He took hold of the bar that served as the doorknob and shoved it down. The room beyond stopped him in his tracks. This is my least favorite puzzle in this whole game. I always forget what to do. I always forget where I'm supposed to go. It was gargantuan and made entirely of metal. None of the accents of wood or tile he'd seen in the rest of the ship. This room was purely functional, but utterly tremendous.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Santa got out a few words before awe stole the rest of them. The rest were too stunned to offer anything more than gasps.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories.
I knew this was
Maybe
coming.
even more.
I knew this was coming the moment we went through door 6. It's okay.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
June pointed to the massive building in the center.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Junpei and the others were standing on scaffolding that crisscrossed the whole area. The proper term was catwalk. Junpei thought, although that didn't seem particularly
I see
important.
stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person.
You're right.
Nearby was a long iron staircase that made its way, eventually, to the floor beneath them.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
They moved around toward the opposite side of the massive building, following the catwalk. They hadn't said much as they walked, but as they approached the building, Ace suddenly
This
spoke
looks
up.
to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
The entire room was as silent as the grave.
All right, let's split up.
Then, all of a sudden, Junpei heard a noise behind him. He turned just in time to see June collapse to her knees.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right?
He dashed toward her and wrapped his arm around her shoulders to steady her.
Hey, June.
It was then that he
Jumpy.
noticed.
You... Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me.
That's okay, you'll get used to it.
I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Her voice was weak and forced, and it said a great deal more than her words
Okay,
did.
okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
Junpei carried her to the nearest wall and propped her up against it. She let her head fall back against the wall as if she no longer had the strength to support it and drew a ragged
Thank you.
breath. Her eyes were empty, as if she was having trouble focusing them, and even speaking seemed difficult for her. Junpei felt his hand ball itself into a fist and clench tight, his knuckles whitening. He had to find a way out, and quickly. He turned and looked at Ace and Santa in turn.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right.
They might not have shared the depth of his emotion, but they certainly shared his concern.
All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She managed a small nod before leaning back to rest her head on the wall. Okay. God, this is gonna be so annoying. Alright, let's start by looking here. I need, like, slots. It's a square hole. It's just common sense. Ace doesn't know a lot about boats. It's just common sense. Obviously. It's some kind of snowman's secret meaning. These are just bags full of sand. Use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley. Wild. Nothing in either of them? That doesn't feel right. Mickey Mouse! That's gonna be like 3 gears that we gotta find. They're gonna match these 3 gears. This slider is down. Nothing. Okay. Okay, well now we have a wheel. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Okay. I'm counting on you.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah.
He stuck his head out over the side of the catwalk and looked down. The box that had only recently hung just below the catwalk now sat on the floor. It had come to rest near the end of the tunnel that covered the
June's
conveyor
down
belt.
over by there.
Junpei could see her, still leaning against the wall, as if she barely had any strength to sit up. Even from so far away, it was not so difficult to see that she had not improved. He almost thought he could see heat rising from her body.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Ace's expression was inscrutable, but he'd said what they'd all been
Well,
thinking.
of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
He tried desperately to convince himself that what he said
What
was
could be
true.
causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion.
Santa's response was confident and certain.
She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual.
Real as fuck.
How the hell could you call
Someone
that
had to say it.
normal? We're just guinea pigs.
Santa snorted in
guinea pig.
disgust.
You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno, but it does seem like a possibility, you know?
They stood there for a few more minutes, no one speaking, until Santa turned and walked away from the winch. Junpei and Ace followed him. Control panel for something. Oh, sweet. All sorts of lights are lighting up this thing. And, oh yes, I think I just heard something turn on. Junpei, look. The conveyor belt's moving. The conveyor belt. Well, I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off at the end of the belt into that wooden box where we found the control panel. Box of coal. There's a hole that'll let us put coal in the furnace. Maybe we can get some of the coal in here and set it on fire. Totally didn't even see her walk up. Time for some manly work. Is that sexism? Junpei. Ignition device. Is it on here? Perfect. There's a depression here that looks like it's the outline of the 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle. Alright guys, we have to make Crudgy. This is our Venn diagram. I did it! I'm so happy that we're done with this puzzle room. I feel like that was one of my most efficient rooms so far of this playthrough.
Yes! The door's open!
Which is great, because every other time I've done this, I like get stuck here for like an hour and I get really sad and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Butterscotch. So we're out. We're homeward bound. Given the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the stairs petulantly.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Ace sighed with the air of a long-suffering
All right,
parent.
I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
He gave a quick nod to Ace and Santa and dashed off down the stairs. Before long, he was back on the first floor next to the conveyor belt in June.
Oh, Jumpy!
As he drew closer, she stood up
Are you okay?
slowly. He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish.
Let me check.
Just to make sure, he reached up and put his hand against her forehead.
Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She was feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed normal.
Are you sure you're all right?
He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior.
June giggled. He wasn't sure if she'd just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Junpei feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
June clasped her hands and nodded urgently. They headed back to the exit, but on their way they found...
it's...
Santa?
Santa was sitting on the stairs. He was, however, holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of him.
What are you looking at?
Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Santa simply nodded.
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
June cocked her head.
She was only about an inch tall then?
Santa glared at her. My cape
Oh,
is nice.
sorry.
Thank you. It was a Christmas present. It's very comfy.
I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
Santa didn't smile
Sorry.
or laugh.
Why are you looking at it?
He simply turned back to his picture and
I was
spoke.
her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
This sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head. She didn't know either.
Have you ever heard the story of the two Santa Clauses? It goes that a long time ago, there were two Santas. One of them wore white, and the other one wore black. The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids. They went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse. Pretty soon, the white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death. When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his clothes, and that's why, these days, his clothes are red. You could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa.
God, this is one of the best tracks in the game. We're talking about Santa, but I'm still locked the fuck in because this song is just so peak. It's so good. Junpei was silent. He could think of nothing to say. June was staring at Santa. Staring at Santa, sadness plain on her face. He continued.
I wonder which Santa I am.
Man, I wonder. I wonder what the motif in his outfit could be. When he is wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles of black clothes. Sorry, 6 articles of black clothes. Yeah, 6 articles of black clothing. And 1 white.
The white Santa? Or the black Santa?
Huh.
Aw.
Alright, let's go.
Edgy boy. Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. He shoved the picture back in his pocket and headed back up the stairs, taking them 2 at a time.
Huh?
Junpei and June looked at one another. There was nothing they could think of to say.
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above
Let's
them.
go.
Yeah.
They nodded and followed him quickly up the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top. He was leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
Oh, you're finally back.
The door had shut, but it wasn't caused.
Sorry we took so long.
Junpei quickly solved the disc puzzle a second time, and the door opened once again.
Let's go.
Thank you. After walking for nearly 15 feet, they found themselves in front of a metal door. It opened easily enough, and they passed through it as well. A new room stretched out before them.
Huh. Is this a warehouse?
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
Junpei, Ace, and June had stopped unconsciously, pausing to take in their new surroundings. Santa's voice broke through their momentary trance.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going!
Okay. Yeah. It's a card. It has a headshot in it. Headshot? Yeah. I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. I thought the conversation kept going from there. Man, why is Ace in a box? Everyone else seems to be in a bag. But Ace is in a box. That's wild. How many cards do I have? I only have 5 of them. No, that's 6. So I need 3 more. Okay, 7. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I think this is all of them. We were only missing 3. We just got 1. Now we have 2 more. We have everyone.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
Junpei stared at the cards in his hands, and Ace peered over his shoulder at them.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Junpei gave him a look.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers, then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
So odd how they have all of these pictures of these people.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait!
He quickly turned and walked
What's
away.
wrong with him? Oh well, whatever.
Man, I wonder why Ace is acting so odd. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back toward the
Time to
boxes.
solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9.
All 9 boxes popped open. at
Yeah!
once.
Oh, they opened! What the?
In each box was a single pin.
9?
They looked a little like sewing pins, but much thicker.
I guess I'll take them with me.
It's the start of a puzzle, it's not a whole puzzle. Six holes here, and it looks like the pins I just found fit perfect for them. One, 2, and 3 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. I know how it works! I'm just gonna copy. Okay. Now we can go for, let's say, 7. let's get maybe 8. Yeah, we can get 8 by going with 8, 6, and 3. And then for 1 and 2, for 1 we just need to hit 10. It's 6, 3, and 1. And for 2, I think we can skimp out by going 2, 4, 5. And that'll... So, one of the tricks with digital roots is that if you want a specific digital root, you add 9 to that number, and you'll always maintain the same digital root. 9 is a very flexible number in that sense. So if you get the number you need and then combine up to 9 in addition to it, you'll get that number. So now we only need 4 and 5, so let's put 4 here and 5 there. We can go 6, 3, 7, 2. Now we have all of our things, all of our digital roots. All the lights are on and the shutters opened up. F. So earlier we did that puzzle with the cafeteria, right? Do you think it might have to do with like that system where it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? You know what? Maybe I just need to make everything add up to 9. Right? Everything needs to end up with a digital root of 9, right? Is that what I need to do? Because in that case, 6 and 5 is 11. Can I do that? 7 plus 3 is 10. Ugh. So why? F is for fun. Yes. We're having so much fun. Let's just plop things down, maybe. Okay, so we are referencing the thing earlier. 15. So what, everything needs to add up to 15? I don't fully... Love the trance techno beat. Thank you. Thank you. It's a good... I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but... Yeah. I agree. I also like it. Everything needs to get to 15. 8 plus 2 plus 5. 8 plus 6 plus 1. 6 plus 9. Okay, but 9 and 8 goes past 15. What if we put 6 in the center? 7 plus 8 So then that also doesn't work. 5. You take 1. Put 1 here. Take that down, that's 3. No. 6. 11. Plus 4. 9 plus 4 is 2. Plus 2 is 8. 7 at 3. I'm just cool like that. We did it. Power's on now. Green button, a red button, and a lever. And I wonder what these things can do. Arrgh! Okay. Okay. Fuck. I have to think about this logically because I don't think I can't push 2. And that makes that like unreachable for now, right? This one's gonna give me some trouble. Wait. Fuck. Why can't this just solve it? Fuck! Cause... Damn it. Okay. Oh wait, I fucked up. Is that an elven cloak? Why is it? It's just like a shawl with a clip. It's just a comfy shawl with a clip. I need to think in the fourth dimension for this. Yeah, I do. I really do. Actually, did I just screw myself over? I might have. Actually, I think that might have screwed me over. Not really. Now I can't really get around that. Am I gonna run out of moves, or will this be exactly enough? I don't have enough moves. Optimize my moves anymore. No. Bottom was the call. Can you get your cookie? How is it the right call? It's not the right call yet because it hasn't provided the solution. Because look, I still don't have enough moves. That's 3 more moves than what I can do. Yeah, but I can't figure any ways to shorten the moves necessary to make it work. I overshot it, I think. There you go. There you go. There's your cookie. There's your cookie. Everyone gets some cookies too, but Dwight gets the main cookies. The Pushmaster 5000 did just what I told it to and lined up all the crates.
Mummy! Just kidding.
Really?
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small
Holy
key
shit,
and-
it's a gun! Guys, it's a gun! That's a gun, that's a whole fucking gun!
A gun?
I would own a gun like that.
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is. Are these real bullets? Oh, if this is real.
This is, Fago. It's a not quite so big brand. This is Rock and Rye. It's like cherry vanilla. It's like my favorite vanilla, favorite flavor from them. It's not one of the brands that we caught, so it's a good one.
Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage. Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
In that case, we should most
That
certainly
would be
leave it
wild.
here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
The others nodded. They had no desire to be under Zero's control either.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
Junpei picked up the rusty key and slid the top off the coffin slid the top of the coffin back into place. The gun back where they had found it. We did it. Oh no. That just happened in real time. The thing that holds the fabric like together just got like just tore off. Well, I might as well remove the rest of it maybe. Now, you know what? I'll leave it on. Maybe I can get it fixed at some point.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
Guys, what do you think is at the end of this hallway? What do you think is at the end of this hallway? Oh jeez, we're coming close to another ending, guys. Some distance along it, a large room opened up on the left-hand side. It looked familiar. The iron gate covering each of the elevators. Junpei and his companions drew to a stop and began to discuss what their next move should be.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Junpei approached the elevator.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah.
Gently, he pushed the triangular button on the wall. A moment passed.
It works.
Are you guys excited? The elevator door opened and then eventually shut again.
I think so.
Pushing the button had apparently restored the power to the elevator.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
What do we do? Should we return to C deck?
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go.
Their decision made Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind. Their decision made, Junpei and his companions left the elevators behind and continued down the hallway. Sometime later,
Looks like it ends here.
Santa, who had been walking several paces in front of the rest, suddenly stopped.
Only one door.
Nope, we're not riding an elevator. What do you guys think's on the other side of this door? I want to hear some thoughts. You know, I know you're cleaning, making some coffee, but tell me. What do you think's on the other side of this door? In the meantime, look at what we have.